Okay, here's the deal. In JasmyCoin, in the last 2 days, something happened in here that makes me say, well, okay, we can get a move down and take this low and yet remain bullish. And I'm going to talk to you about that possibility that suggests maybe the bottom is in right in here. So with that said, hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you're having a great time with your family and loved ones. And if you remember, the last time that we talked about JasmyCoin, we were saying, okay, we can be bullish and we can actually have a 1-2 followed by that another 1 and 2, which suggests that from here we need to see JasmyCoin just continuing its move on the upside in order to remain optimistic, and all of our eyes should be on taking this high in here about, let's say, 5 cents. Why is that? You see, if you want to argue that the bull run is actually over and we will never ever visit those high prices, then okay, you need to be able to find off of the highest high a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave down. And the main point in here is this: wave 3 under any kind of circumstances should not be the smallest wave. Understood? Okay, let's go in here and zoom in more. Okay, here's a question. How exactly are you going to be able to say this is a 5 wave up? Are you going to say this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Well, in this case, we said, if you remember, wave 3 should not be the smallest wave. And let's just measure every wave. Let's start by measuring our wave 1 from this high to about this low. Is wave 1 going to be bigger than wave 3? The answer is definitely yes. How about our wave 5? Is this thing also bigger than wave 3? Absolutely. So this means in this structure, which is going to be, I would say, pretty much our best shot at finding an impulse, wave 3 is the smallest wave and that is not allowed, which suggests overall we may have some sort of a corrective movement, potentially in form of an A, B, C zigzag. Now, this scenario at the moment is not confirmed yet. When will it get confirmed? When we get, we said before, a move up in order to take this side. That's why this is so important for us in JasmyCoin's chart. Personally, for me, I do not believe that our bull run in JasmyCoin is over, so I don't really care about this high right in here. I think overall we are going to get a big move up in order to just continue setting higher highs and high lows. But if you have any doubts, then okay, you should definitely have your eyes on this point. Now, here's a very important point. In the previous video, I was saying what you do not want to see in Jasmy is a continuation of this move up and then after it a move down in order to take this low. Now, we did get this move down, but from here we didn't actually go higher. And this is why I am going to still remain bullish, even in case that, for example, we're going to get a move down and take this low. You see, we can have a specific impulsive structure called a wedge, and in it, this is our wave 1, which has to be the biggest wave, followed by that correction for wave 2, decent move up into wave 3 is going to be smaller than wave 1, correction for 4 in here. Unlike a normal 5 wave, we must have overlapping of the waves between wave 2 and 4, and also wave 4 must be smaller than wave 2, and this is our final move up into wave 5, which has to be the smallest wave in this structure. And let's just take the line in here. There we go. This is why we call it a wedge, because it definitely looks like it. Now, let's go around here and see what is happening. Here's the deal. If we get a move on the downside and take this low at that point, are we able to say that this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? And since we are having overlapping of the waves between this wave and also this one, then okay, maybe this is a wedge structure. Well, let's just check out the rolls and see what is happening. We said wave 1 must be the biggest wave. Is it the case or not? Okay, as you can see, wave 1 is definitely bigger than wave 3. Is it also bigger than wave 5? Absolutely. How about wave 3? Is it bigger than wave 5? The answer is definitely. What about our corrections for wave 2 and 4? If wave 2 is going to be bigger than wave 4, then okay, at that point we can say this can indeed be a wedge structure and we are able to remain bullish. And as you can see, it's definitely bigger than wave 4. So we can in JasmyCoin say maybe this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave up in form of a wedge, and followed by that we may have, if we just say this one, an A, B, C zigzag structure. And even if we take this low, it's not going to matter, because at that point we're going to be still able to say this is 1, this is 2, and soon we're going to get a huge move up into wave 3 and 4 and 5. Now, what if we get a move down and in it we actually take the lowest low down here about, let's say, 3.2 cents? Is this going to be such a bad sign? From my point of view, absolutely not. You see, this is a very important support area that back in here was actually a very strong resistance, but now since we have definitely broken it, we can say this is going to act now as a support region. And okay, if we get a move down and take this low, we can say, well, maybe we're going to have just a retest of the support, and followed by that, we can definitely expect a continuation of the move up. And this is a very important point that I'm going to tell you right now. In a lot of altcoins, not just JasmyCoin, we can have two scenarios. Either we are going to hang around these areas a bit more, and then after it, we're going to get a big move up, or maybe in some of them, we are going to get another move on the downside in order to visit the lows once more. And then I'm going to say probably this is going to be our last buying opportunities in a lot of alts, because after this whole corrective movement is over, we are going to see quite a sharp move on the upside, maybe 1 to even 300% move. And in this bull run, we may not see these prices ever again. And I want you to fully understand this. This is not specific for JasmyCoin. In a lot of alts, we are looking like this. And for example, if you want a coin that did this already, I just have the right case for you. It's going to be Aave. Let's go on Aave's chart and see what is happening. And the current move down that we are having in JasmyCoin and a lot of other alts in Aave was actually this one right in here. And what happened after it? We just got an immediate bounce back, and this thing is a 90% move on the upside. And in a lot of alts, I'm expecting something like this to happen. It's just the fact that maybe before we get this huge move on the upside, we're just going to visit the lows once more. But again, I need you to understand this. In a lot of alts, this might be the last buying opportunities. And after it's over, we are going to see something like this happening. So let's have our final conclusion and wrap up today's video. In JasmyCoin, in my opinion, we can say now this is a wedge, and followed by that, we're going to have an ABC zigzag, which suggests, okay, we might get some more moves on the downside in order to visit the lows. But after this move down is over, I'm expecting some more huge moves on the upside. And I just do not believe that our bull run in JasmyCoin is over. And the moment that I see the evidence for that, do not get me wrong, I'm going to absolutely flip bearish. But for now, I'm not really convinced. I'm still thinking that maybe now this is going to be, if I just take this one, a 1-2 big move up into wave 3, and this whole move is just a correction for 4. And after it's over, what are we going to get? You know it, another big move up into wave 5. And the main point that I'm trying to make in this video is this: if we get some more small moves on the downside in the short term, I need you to understand that probably those going to be not only in JasmyCoin, but in a lot of alts, the last buying opportunities. After they are over, we are going to see another phase of the bull run, which is going to be magnificent. So I hope I explained everything well and you understood what is going on in JasmyCoin's chart. Anyway, if you found any value in my content, I would really appreciate if you like this video and consider subscribing to my channel and follow me on Twitter. And if you want more, maybe you want a complete analysis for your own specific crypto, or maybe you want to learn some decent TA in order to be able to make good money in the markets, you can become a member and ask me anything you want. And until the next video, I hope you have a wonderful time with your family and loved ones. Goodbye.